So I'm back at the studio and I did a little more work on the Silver Sparkle Pearl EXR. The export is a 6-piece, 10, 12, 14, and I found the 16-inch floor tom on reverb. I got a 3-sided rack now. In my last video, I started off with a front curved rack, and I had that straight side extension onto the side. Well, I picked up a curved side extension and made this a 3-sided rack. The thing was, though, is I had to think about it for a minute because I had the curved bar on the front and the straight bar on the side. So with a curved bar on that side, it was gonna go on that side. I thought, no, it just didn't look right. So what I did was I put the straight bar on the front and the curved bars on the sides. See how cool that looks? I finally did it. I finally got her there. I saved myself some clamps. I had the toms mounted onto the rack as well. Well, this time what I did was I got out my long tom arms, plugged them back into the bass drum. So the toms are in the bass drum like normal, except of course for the 14-inch rack tom. That has to be on a rack. And that saved me 2 clamps. So I had 2 extra clamps to play with. And I utilized one of them over on this end. I have this stand for now, holding up that china. I actually need a long cymbal arm. And what I mean is this stand is a 3-tier. See the bass, the 2nd tier, the 3rd tier. I need a 2-tier stand like that to reach up high. That is really the perfect spot for that china. I really like it right in that spot right there. It's up high, so it's out of the way. I only play chinas with intent. China's not really something I hit often, but sometimes on the ending of a melodic song, it really makes an impact. Or before solos, I hit it with intent. I don't just hit it just to hit it. I have that 2-tiered arm, that long arm coming in. It's coming in from overseas, so it's going to take a few weeks. But I got it coming in. So this stand will be gone, and it will go on that clamp right there. It was on this back post, and you see that little short pipe inside there? That was the pipe that I cut off of my tom arm for the gigging kit, the roadshow kit. Don't ever throw out your parts. I was able to utilize that to hold these 2 stick bags. You just gotta have some extra sticks around. So anyways, to reiterate, I love this. Putting the toms in the bass drum is a necessity when you have a tom holder. Now, if you have a virgin kick obviously you're not going to do it. But if you've got tom holders, unless you've totally modded out your drum kit and you're absolutely not going to use it, like on my gigging kit, I took off the tom mount. I use a front rack on my gigging kit, just a front rack. So I actually eliminated that tom mount on the bass drum to save weight, especially on a gigging kit. But if you have the mount and you got the toms, and let's say you want to go with a rack, you can still do it this way and just put your rack slightly ahead of those toms. Now over on this section here, I added another cymbal. Well, I actually added that 18 over there. That's a 18 and 17 K Custom Fast Crash. And this is a 15 K Custom Fast. So I used just a regular Gibraltar cymbal arm, the regular one, for this cymbal. It's perfect. Much more height. I can take this up higher. And this Gibraltar tray fits right on that. I have an unused clamp here. Over here, I'm going to have some splashes. This is just set up like this for now. But what I'm going to do is, I have, again, a 2-tiered long cymbal arm coming in for here. So I can get height. This 10-inch splash, which is on the 4425 mini boom, is going to clamp onto that cymbal stand, and it's going to be right around in this area here. I have a 10-inch splash that's going to go right around this area, and an 8-inch that's going to go above everything else. Again, here we got a 17-inch, 18-inch K Custom Fast Crash, and a 12-inch A Custom Splash on a mini boom. The mini booms are perfect for mounting cymbals low. These are some older Pearl arms. These are standard size. This is a matching standard size, so I can actually lift it up. I can pick this up much higher if I wanted to. This is the Gibraltar locking turning point. This is a fancy cymbal arm, see? I can unscrew it, but that lock keeps it locked in. This is the standard size because this curve bar is a little bit lower. I had to put it down lower so that I could get the 14-inch tom in the right place. With the standard size locking Gibraltar arm, I get plenty of room to put it anywhere I want, and I can lock it. It's got memory locks, and it locks right here. As talked about, we got a 18-inch A Custom China, which is going to go on this clamp as soon as that 2-tiered cymbal arm comes in. And that's it, folks. Got the sticks mounted in the back pipe. So I'm just waiting on those 2 parts to mount the China and the splash. And I'm so happy that I was able to utilize this tray. Sometimes you want to clear your pockets out, you know. You don't want to be drumming with keys in your pockets. Gives you a place to put your beer. So that's it, folks. The Pearl EXR Silver Sparkle 6-piece with a Pearl Masters snare. This kit was a lot of fun to build. Took a long time. It took quite a few tries. I mean, I've come out here and played with it quite a bit. Tried different things. And that's what you got to do. If you want to build something really good, you're not going to get it done the first time. It's trial and error. You're going to come back to it, try it this way, try it that way. You might even put it back and do some different things to it. And eventually, you're going to discover cooler setups that come to your mind and figure out what you want. You are going to need clamps. Now, I do have the pipe adapters on here and on the back pipe. Those are very useful. I'm not going to use one on this side, but the pipe adapters on the front for your main crashes is a must. Then you can fit a splash or two on the front. You may need about 6 clamps. You're going to need a lot of tom arms. The mini booms are great for cymbals that are going to be low, but you're going to need the regular size, or you may even need to put together a 2-tiered like I did with that splash. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it. If you're looking to build your kit by means of a rack, drum racks are awesome. And remember, you don't have to get it all at once. I started out with just a 2-tiered, 2-sided rack because I had to rack that 14-inch tom. Sure, I could have put it on a cymbal stand, but it wasn't going to be solid. It was going to tip over, and I knew that right from the beginning. So I added the 3rd side on later. See, the leg doesn't even match. That's the new style. And I have an older style rack. Doesn't bother me any. Doesn't matter. Because when I'm playing, I'm not thinking about it. So start small, just think about it, go online, look at the parts, really get familiar with the parts. There's a lot of different cymbal arms. There's a lot of different options as far as good, better, best. And you know, you have 2 sizes, the mini boom and the regular. And have fun with it. All right, I'm signing out. I'll see you in another drum cover.